Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. Today I'm reviewing a very new cigar to me. And one thing I like to do is kind of neat here is when I do these reviews, I'm bringing possibly some brand new cigars to light for you and also for me. Today's cigar is one of just those cigars. This is the House of Burgess. And this is the Connecticut. This is the Toro 6x52. Look at that very gold embossed band. Look how ornate, or just a lot of gold there. House of Burgess. And like I said, this is the Connecticut version, 6x52. As you can see, it is very light in color. This uses a U.S. Connecticut wrapper and Dominican binder and filler. So let's get right to it. Well, a little background on the House of Burgess. Brand new company, established in 2012. The brand owners are Joe Baker and Silvio Palomino. They have three different cigars actually. This Connecticut, they have a Maduro and a Corojo. I will be doing the Maduro version very soon. I do not have the Corojo version, so if they're listening, they might want to send that and let me try that. But first, let's get right here to the Connecticut. All right, we need to remove this little ribbon around the foot. Usually you can roll those off. There we go. It's coming off. There we go. This is a nice feel in the hand. I mean, it is weighty. Very nice construction. It looks good. Very good draw. Very good draw. Well, as you can see, I'm about maybe a quarter-inch in. And I've let it kind of settle down before I give you a flavor breakdown. And what I'm getting is a very nice sweet cedar with some nice cream notes attached to it. A lot of toast, dry toast notes, roasted nut flavors, and even coffee. The pepper is sort of a white pepper, and it's around a 6.5, somewhere in that neighborhood in intensity. The finish at this early stage has a lot of influence from that dry toast or those roasted nuts and some cream, and a little lingering pepper. The cigar comes across as mild to medium at this point. So that's how we're starting out. Very nice sweet flavors with a lot of toast and dry nut flavors. And the coffee is actually very noticeable right in the base. Well, I guess I'm close to an inch in. And the flavors are sort of playing around a little bit, sort of changing a little bit. There is still that overwhelming nice sweet cedar. Has a little richness to it. Just a little bit of a cream backing to it. You've got the dry toast notes and coffee. Excuse me, the roasted nuts are still there, but not quite as much. And there's almost a flavor of like a little graham cracker mixed in there with that cedar and cream. So it's a lot of flavors going on, and you can sort of, if you think about them, you can pick them out. But the only one that really stands out a lot is the very sweet cedar, and it's very nice, very tangy. The finish is now predominantly a sweet cream with roasted nut influence, if you will. You can taste the roasted nuts, but it's more the primary flavor is the sweet cream and underlying roasted nuts, let's say. Nice lingering pepper, starting to linger a little more on the palate. I'll still go with a white pepper. And I will still say the cigar is mild to medium bodied. I believe it will reach medium, but not quite there yet. The ash, as you can see, is very sturdy, no splintering, and very light in color. So that's where we are right now with the House of Burgess, Connecticut. Well, I'm pretty much at the midpoint, maybe just beyond, right at the band, as you can see. And you hear the term from people that review cigars of a cigar being consistent. This is an example of a consistent cigar. Every note that I described is still there in the same amount. The last segment to now, nothing has changed. It's still mild to medium bodied. Very close to medium, but I'm sticking with mild to medium. Very consistent. The cedar notes with the cream backing are very sweet. It has a nice little richness to it. It's a lingering sweetness. The toast notes, the roasted nut flavors, the coffee, even the graham cracker notes, which you can pick out. Just the same as it was several inches ago. So we're rocking right along, but the House of Burgess, Connecticut is very sweet, very pleasing. I will caution you on one thing. I have found this over my years of smoking cigars and reviewing them. A Connecticut wrapper, if it has a Connecticut wrapper, you must smoke it slowly. Connecticut tends to get bitter if you go too fast. I'm intentionally letting this cigar go at its own pace, and it is extremely sweet. See for yourself, but this has been a very good cigar so far. Well, I'm down to the end, so let's wrap it up. Hour and 40 minutes at this point. You know, it's always nice to find a cigar that you didn't know about. After you try it, it turns out to be a great, pleasing, fun surprise. And this cigar is just that. This House of Burgess, Connecticut has been extremely sweet and flavorful. Not powerful. Here at the end, I'll say it was medium bodied. It got to the medium bodied point at some point between the midpoint and now. When exactly, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Basically, it's a fairly mild to medium cigar. Very sweet cedar with cream notes. A lot of dry toast, roasted nuts, graham cracker notes, coffee. Just really flavorful. The finish was pleasing. There's nothing wrong with the finish. Your basic cream with some toasted notes. You could either call it a toasted cream or with that dry toast and roasted nuts. A little lingering pepper. Just a very good cigar. And until now, I wasn't aware of them. But now you are, as well as I, and you can seek them out. Again, not a powerful cigar. I don't give ratings based on the power of a cigar. I give them on flavor and burn and that type of thing all added up. As you saw early on, the ash was extremely tight. It got to almost 2 inches before it fell off. Just a good cigar. To sum it up, I'm giving it a 93. I found this to be a very good cigar that I think any cigar lover would appreciate. So that pretty much wraps it up. It's just a doggone good cigar. The House of Burgess, Connecticut. 93. Seek them out. I will have a link to their site on my blog, so possibly that'll help you find them. I'd like to thank them for sending this cigar to me. Now, I still have the Maduro to do later. We'll see what it shakes out to be. But for now, the Connecticut Toro by House of Burgess.